matter.
Let's get around.
Because we want to know who's saying what. Don't hide behind your motherfucking homeboy.
Stephen A. Smith.
Now I know who said it.
Okay, now
and I clap back.
Okay,
now fuck Stephen A.
Okay.
B and C.
And do you think
now what?
And do they?
Y'all can clearly see that Little Steve and Big Steve are not exactly on the same wavelength when it comes to how players get talked about across his platforms, whether it's his personal podcast or his First Take segments. Now listen, Stephen A. has built a whole reputation around dropping subtle hints that he's sitting on insider knowledge, almost like he's one step away from exposing a player's private business at any moment. And listen to this, Rashad feels players should have every right to fire right back whenever they believe they've been publicly disrespected or wrongly called out. Man, don't forget to smash that subscribe button right now so you stay locked in on every update. Alright, hold up, let's go straight into this video.
So whenever someone says, hey, I think you was doing this and that, no, nigga, you think that.
People have said that, Jaylen Brown.
What people?
So I got a
people. What people in the industry?
Who?
People in the industry.
Who?
So Rashad.
People in the industry. It don't matter. People.
It do matter.
Let's get around.
Because we want to know who's saying what. Don't hide behind your motherfucking homeboy.
Stephen A. Smith.
Now I know who said it.
Okay, now.
And I clap back.
Okay.
Now, fuck Stephen A.
Okay.
B and C.
And do you think
now what?
And do you think that helps you?
Yes, it helps me. Yes, it helps me.
You think so?
Yes, it helps me.
No, it does not.
I got my own voice.
No, it does not.
You're not just gonna talk shit about me.
No, it does not. And that's the
so now, okay.
right there.
So if it don't help me,
you think you're bigger than the fucking program.
All right, Brandon.
That's the fucking problem.
So if it don't help me, that means that Stephen A. can provoke me anytime he want to, and I can't say shit about it.
No, you calling me out of my name, talking about fuck me, and you.
Why did I say it?
And now, why?
Why did I say it?
Why are you provoked?
You disrespecting my name.
What did you say?
Why did you respond to Tim Thomas?
This is not a.
I'm asking a question. You were provoked. Were you not? Why did I respond to Tardy and them? I was provoked. We were provoked. When a nigga provoke you, what you got to do?
No, you
respond.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to respond.
You don't.
But when you do respond, now you're playing my game.
So now let's play the game. Guess what you said? Guess what you said 3 years ago?
You're going to lose.
Guess what you said 3 years ago, Brandon?
You're going to lose.
Play stupid games, win stupid fucking prizes.
And he's losing.
Do you want to win a stupid prize or not?
And he's about to.
You want to play the fucking stupid game? Let's play the fucking stupid game.
Stupid game. He's has the upper hand. Why are you arguing with somebody?
You want to play?
Who's a journalist? You are.
You want to play? My season's over with. I got time to play.
Okay.
What's up?
And where's it going to get you?
It's going to get me $300 million. I got it. Solidified. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
That. You already had
now
that.
What?
We're talking about.
We're not worried about nothing else.
This point is what I'm saying.
No, we not.
Yes.
No, we not.
You're proving this
Ain't
point.
no
Is
point.
That's all it is.
No, that's psychology.
I don't have a problem with
psychology is you prove the point when you're provoking me to be seen perceptionally by the people who don't know me. You're trying to tell them this is how he is. Watch this. I'm gonna push his buttons and show you this is how he is. And it's like, yo, why would you do that?
Now, Kenyon and Brandon are coming off extremely hypocritical, acting like people shouldn't respond while they've literally built moments by jumping in and reacting to what others said about them. If I'm remembering right, Kenyon is the same guy who went off on an employee over at Gil's Arena live on air. And now he's trying to tell Jaylen Brown how he should handle situations? And bro, that just doesn't add up at all. The era where Stephen A. could throw subtle shots at players and act untouchable without any pushback is long gone. And I fully support player empowerment. If a player feels disrespected or crossed, they absolutely have the right to respond however they choose. At the end of the day, it's a grown man dealing with a grown man. I don't get how Kenyon is out here pushing this shut up and dribble energy. As I said before, he doesn't always say everything he really wants to say when it matters most. He's definitely holding back, no question. He knows exactly when to bite his tongue, just like when Stephen A. was sitting right there on that couch in front of him. He stayed quiet and didn't really challenge anything in that moment. So that whole tough guy persona doesn't really hold up. You can't pick and choose when to stand on business. Either you stand on it every time or it doesn't mean anything.
Why would you do that?
Why would you respond?
Why would you do that?
Why would you respond?
Why you not doing that to Joker?
Why would you respond?
Why you not doing that to Luka?
He was better off doing.
Why you not doing that to AR?
He was better off doing what Brian did.
Why you doing this to me?
More gangster.
So
why you doing this to me? Why you doing this to me?
So you're making it about race.
Why you doing this to me?
Instead of going on talking about
you ain't doing it.
I'm a distinct person. That's the
I'm making it about players.
No, you just named 4 white guys.
I didn't know they was white. I thought it was just players.
You did.
I thought they was players.
No, you.
I thought they was players.
No, you just.
I thought they was players.
So
I didn't say they was white. I named them by name.
So you think that was more gangster what Jaylen Brown did?
I don't care about what's gangster. I don't think gangster is cool.
Okay, do you think what Jaylen Brown did was way smarter than what LeBron did?
I think he defended himself.
Okay.
LeBron very strategic though.
Because LeBron had a conversation. LeBron had a conversation with that man to his face and told him this is what it is.
LeBron went on Pat McAfee.
Yo.
Okay.
But just call
he went on Pat McAfee.
Okay.
Jaylen Brown sat down with Stephen A. Smith.
So was it
in his face?
So
face to face.
And I came to you during the game and I got to your face and I told you what it was. So what's up now?
Same thing. So what did you looking at Jaylen Brown for?
This is a private
so was it not bad for LeBron? Did it not work well for LeBron?
Yes, it still worked.
So what the fuck are we talking about? If it worked well for LeBron, how the fuck did it not work well for JB?
Because you're going on a platform talking about F someone.
So should I do it in his face at a game during the timeout?
Yep.
You don't make no sense.
That's better.
You don't make no sense.
I mean, because I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said in that conversation.
We do know what he said because the nigga came on TV and told everybody what he said. He came on TV and told everybody what he said.
Did Bron say what was said? Did Bron?
He went on Pat McAfee and told everybody what he said.
He did?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get the facts straight.
Did he say that?
Let's get the facts straight.
Did he go on Pat McAfee and say, hey, this is what I told Stephen A. Smith?
I told him not to talk about my son.
Don't disrespect Bronny.
I'm sure it was more than that.
Also,
I'm sure it was
LeBron
more than
James.
that.
Jaylen Brown, protect yourself at all costs.
For sure.
Niggas coming at your neck. Hey,
nobody's complaining about that.
It's neck day,
But it's how you do it, though. It
ain't how you do it. It's how they do it.
You just proved this point.
You play stupid games. You win stupid prizes.
And that's a stupid prize.
You're not just about to say anything to me on air because you don't think I'm gonna say something back.
That's a stupid prize you're trying to win, man.
I already won.
That's a stupid.
I already won.
You already been
a championship, a Finals MVP, what is it, Western Conference Finals MVP, whatever you want to call that too? Eastern Conference. Yes.
Right. So.
Yes.
Right. So shouldn't you be? So you're way.
Should not be what? Should not have time to talk about niggas who's trying to destroy my name? I got time.
You can't.
I got time.
Destroy your name?
Yes.
What did he say to destroy his name?
Bro, he's saying I'm not marketable.
What
all
are
of
talking
these.
about right now? So you bringing up old
being
shit.
marketable?
No, he just said it. Nigga. He just said it.
Right now.
He just said it.
That was from the old.
No, he said it in the interview. He said it.
First take on Monday.
But
he said it on Monday, Dave.
First conversation. All that, the marketing and all
No, he
just the first conversation. He just reiterated. He reiterated what he said the first time.
So he said it.
He took it further in this.
He took it further, but it was already said the point I'm fucking making. And it wasn't his words from the beginning. It wasn't his words.
Okay.
Man, look at Kenyon over here acting on good old boy like it's nothing. So I guess his logic is that if someone repeats what they already said, it suddenly becomes okay because it's not new anymore. So nobody should get mad when it comes up again. Bro, that's wild. This dude really needs to knock it off. He literally confronted someone over a statement that was made before that person even knew who Kenyon was. But somehow we're supposed to believe he stands on that principle like it's consistent, as if repeating something twice suddenly makes it less serious than the first time. Nah, he's definitely off on that one. We've literally seen him sitting in the same chair getting emotional over something way smaller. And I don't even understand why he's defending Stephen A. Smith unless there's some future agenda there, because it honestly feels like he's protecting a relationship more than making a real point. And McKay is right on this one. Stephen A. Smith doesn't exactly go that hard on most white-skinned players in the same way. How many segments have really been dedicated to a 3-time MVP like Nikola Jokic getting heavily criticized early in the playoffs? How often has he actually gone in on him for supposedly not caring about basketball and only caring about his horses on his regular show? Probably not much at all. At the end of the day, it feels like it's all driven by views and engagement, so he's going to say whatever name gets the most attention and clicks. And honestly, I don't disagree with what JB and Brian did at all. They were completely within their right. Stephen A. Smith is the kind of guy who loves to turn the volume all the way up. Players know exactly where to find him if they've got something to say. But the moment they actually show up, he flips the script and starts playing the victim.
See, once upon a time, we had to go in the locker room. We had to go to the games. And we had to be in front of your faces. Don't you remember, Rashad, how frustrating it was for you as an athlete at the University of North Carolina and ultimately in the NBA? I'm talking about from a peripheral perspective, to know of people who always had something to say about players, about coaches, about teams, and you damn near would never see them. Wasn't it frustrating? Who said that about Stephen A? I spent 20 plus years going to at least 120 games a year, preseason, regular season, playoffs, finals. 20 plus years, always in the locker room, always courtside, always traveling. People saw my face. People see me. If they had something to say, I was right there to be said. When you were on the podcast and y'all got into how LeBron stepped to me and all of this other stuff, my point with LeBron, not to bring him up, and I'm not being negative here. I'm over that. I'm fine. I hope he's well. I'm doing well. I hope he's doing well. But I bring him up to say, if he really wanted to have a conversation with me and talk to me, all he had to do was reach out. I'd have got on the first flight to LA and I'd have met him face to face wherever he wanted to. But he picked in the middle of the third quarter of a game while I'm sitting courtside. And I have no way to respond to do that. That's it. Nothing more. So when you talk, Rashad, about Jaylen Brown and how Jaylen Brown is his own man and he's feeling disrespected, respectfully, bruh, I would ask this question. And I'm asking this question to Mace, and It Is What It Is podcast. I'm asking it to you and your whole crew on Gills Arena, who I respect. Y'all know that. Y'all know I got love for y'all. I ask y'all a simple question that, as a personal favor to me, without volleying insults and all of this other nonsense, just a personal favor to me, I ask this of everyone. How would you like sports to be covered?
Well, Stephen A., if I can answer that question for you, brother, maybe y'all need to spend a little more time breaking down the actual game instead of constantly fixating on the personalities behind it every single night. Y'all keep recycling the same worn-out debates like the GOAT talk, who got along with who, or why Tatum isn't showing up on Jaylen Brown's podcast. And bro, that starts sounding less like basketball and more like straight-up TMZ gossip. Why not actually break down what's happening on the floor instead? And even when y'all do talk about the games, a lot of it feels surface level, like it doesn't really match what's actually unfolding in real time. You had the Spurs grab one win in the Western Conference Finals, and suddenly people were ready to crown Wemby as the GOAT, and now they're sitting down 2-1. Why not get into real X's and O's breakdowns instead? Explain salary cap rules and how contracts actually work inside the league. Break down what bird rights actually mean in real situations. What's even the point of bringing former players onto these shows if their experience just gets turned into quick sound bites and viral clips? You even have Kendrick Perkins out here leaking private conversations like it's reality TV. It feels like basketball media has created this strange gap between analysts and the actual game being played on the court. And instead of respecting that line, it sometimes feels like they're putting themselves on the same level as active players. And that's exactly where all this tension starts, especially when it comes to Stephen A. Smith. But that's it for this video, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.